Yo, everybody, what's going on? George typing POB. I just realized I should probably update that without not just the starter anymore. But current. Yeah, I can fix that. How y'all doing today? I had a busy day. Had to work, hang out with a friend. So, a little bit late. Better late than never, I guess. Tech, hi, how's it going? Came out with a recent YouTube video talking about my cluster experience in the description of the YouTube link. Oh. Okay, POB link is updated. Ziz like this cluster farm, by the way. This cluster farm. He's commented on my strategy. On my video? Really? Oh. Wait, a hardcore player liked the corpse running strat? That's cool. What do you say about it? I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it if you link it to me. I'll watch his comments on that live. I had no idea he commented on it. You run like half a map and leave on stream. Well, yeah, I mean, if he's on hardcore, he's probably not going to kill the boss, A-bomb boss, and 100% deli. But he needs his clusters, right? So he wants to get good ones, so we do this. Like a 93, getting level easily 5 ways? Oh, I mean, you could. I'm at level 95 right now. I didn't really play the last 24 hours much. And what I did play was purely testing strats. I tested a lot of strats. Basically, the only thing I've done since last time on stream is... Well, I got farmed up a little bit more from H-Blood, liquidated stuff, made a video. And then next day I came on and tested a bunch of strats. I verified the Alpha strat and the condition it's in. Basically got about 10% of the loot that you normally get from that, as far as boosted loot. Pilfer and Divination farm. I realized I shouldn't do that farm. I mean, that farm's still going to be pretty good. But I realized I shouldn't do it on this version of the build, not with Desecrate. It just doesn't do enough damage to the boss. So that's why the next step of the build is Unearth level 30. It should at least quintuple our DPS, I think. Single target. Unless I'm mistaken. But we'll find out. I did not test any Rogue Exile stuff. I tested Magic Influence Pack, or Magic Pack Wisps. I tested Box Rolling Wisp, kind of accidentally. Wildwooded. Tested Wildwood Fishing, some generic Wildwood Fishing stuff. And yeah, it all seemed kind of lackluster, not gonna lie. And or the expense, one of the better strats looks like my original Magic Bloodline strat, which was on Sanctuary. One Deli Orb. It was like Bloodline, Monstrous Lineage, Double Wisp, and what? Actually, I used Double Monstrous Lineage on that one for crazy high magic pack size. That one seemed okay. Looks like I might drop a Divine every 3 maps doing that or something. Maybe. But, I don't know. Oh yeah, I also tested Rare Monster. I had a feeling that selectively buying antagonist maps, wisped, rare nemesis. So basically the nemesis rares version. I'd even tried Divinity, what do you call it? Pantheon Touched version. Scarab of Divinity. Just doesn't produce, just not enough monsters on the map. I think a real good strat right now, actually, is one of the OG strats that I did a long time ago. I think we're going to show it today on stream. Maybe not right away. The Influence pack size farm. Had a decent success with Vermont. I wasn't checking for scarabs. I wasn't scarab farming. I was exclusively trying to drop currency, divines, wisp, and or wildwood style farms. I was going for currency, not scarabs. I don't know, I'm just not really in the mood to farm scarabs right now. I just had 20 of these maps ready to go, so we'll run these real quick. Sent my first shipment today at about 19 million. 7 divines, 0 mirror shards. 0 mirror shards. Oh, that happened to me last league. I sent like a bunch of 17, 18 mil shipments, got 0 mirror shards. Like the first, I think 6 shipments, I got no mirror shards. Oh, yeah, I get Eater of Worlds in instead of Exarch. Oh, this build's still not very good at killing bosses, just doesn't do enough damage right now. Which is really giving me a lot of incentive to get that Unearth 30 going. More cluster. I think this strat's still pretty good, but probably only if you know how to craft on the clusters a bit, because otherwise most of the clusters aren't really worth picking up. You kind of got to know how to craft them to make that worth it. At least a little bit. I noticed people are still buying clusters. Three tier zeros. I most definitely have not dropped a tier 0. Even crappy tier 0 is still worth like 100 C each.
We've made a trade.
400% rarity. It's 400% really that much better than 200% though? I mean, in PoE 2 it's not, apparently. I thought they were basically set up the same way. Not a rares. I don't know, man. So I did a fortress. I actually had a wildwooded fortress with a lot of blue, like 6k blue or something. I got 1 chaos orb from doing full clearing the fortress. So I killed like probably over 100 rares in the entire fortress. I got 1 chaos orb. So suffice to say, I'm not a believer in the fortress. I mean, I saw a ton of rares. It was a percent increased rare. It was an antagonist map even. 3 additional modifier rares. An antagonist nemesis map. I only got 1 chaos orb. I was expecting to see like at least a full stack of them. Like minimum. Based on what I've heard. Yeah, but I mean the sheer like I could clear a quarter of some rando map and get several chaos orbs. You know. Something doesn't add up to me. Maybe I'll try again later. But that put a bad taste in my mouth. Because I was anticipating one thing and something else completely happened. Nerfing? Aren't they gonna buff loot? They're gonna buff loot tomorrow, guys, right? Tomorrow's the beginning of next week. They're totally gonna buff loot.
I've got some wealth for you.
You know, I gotta say, as of now, putting Mage's Blood on for the first time in like 5 years. I'm playing with it again. The power that this belt gives, just broadly speaking, you might be surprised to hear this, but it's kind of weak sauce in my opinion. I don't really think it's all that special. It is special when it comes to movement speed. Reliable, like it can make you go from moving like just, you know, not as fast as you would like to comfortably fast instantly forever. That is a big deal. Just your run speed. But other than that, I'm not seeing much out of this. Maybe it's because, you know, I'm not a bosser. I'm not looking at it through the lens of bossing, where it's like real power lies. I don't know. Well, like compared to what 50 Headhunter buffs gives, you know, it didn't automatically mean I was able to just like kill any tier 17 boss, like it would have with Headhunter. So yeah, just got to get that unearthed 30. I know the bowcraft I want to do for that. I'm gonna do +1, +2 bow. I'm gonna have to drop endurance charges. I might run enduring composure though. Enduring composure. I really don't want to lose endurance charges on this build. I'm gonna want to don't want to like sacrifice tankiness. No. Not like this. Yesterday, the fortress map was 100 C each. Wonder what's that now.
Sold something while you were gone.
That was kind of wild. Dude, siege. What? Yeah. What do you guys think about influence pack fortress map? Influence pack tier 17 map farming, like farming to drop tier 17 maps on like Jungle Valley or something. Influence pack. It's actually a lot of gold per hour, a lot of XP per hour, and relatively safe. Although I'll probably do 100% deli version. So. By the way, wait, what? Bro, what? Nuh-uh. That's not a thing. That doesn't make any sense. Lion Eyes paused, 40% increased life on... That's going from a downside to an upside. They're not doing any of that. It's always from a downside to another downside. Or an upside to another upside. They never go from a downside to an upside. They don't do that. Oh my god, that's so sick. The best bow item in the game just got better. I'm never on full life though. Well, I am in hideout, I guess. I'll have hideout movement speed. I'm never actually on full life. Oh wait, I can... oh! Alright, I can use the mastery. You're on full life when you're at 90% life or more. I am always at 90%, well, except when I'm dead. You know, like I went down to 0 life there. Did you see that? Went down to straight 0. I got excited and almost killed myself. I want to see a clip of Zizarin talking about my strat. I don't even believe it.
Check in with me when you have a moment.
Find it very hard to believe. Maybe looking at my content. I'll farm on Doom for... Yeah. Well, naturally, you know, you're farming Fortress drops. Or you're farming... Woo! So I had to lock in and focus there. Sorry, I meant to say you're farming Fortunate Card. Mid to bad. Pilfering should be pretty good right now, I would think. Especially because unique drops are scarce, and a lot of uniques are still worth something from the cards, especially, you know, Mageblood, Headhunter. Mirrors aren't like up yet, but I think it should be pretty good. I'm not really aware of like cards being nerfed or something. The tier 16 version of the strat is like really good compared to what it was before. But, you know, the tier 16.5 was better before, but now that's been nerfed. Less quant. Because you only care about the quant roll, so... Actually, you probably run that strat on tier 16, not 16.5s. Actually, you definitely do, because you can drop Fortress maps inside Mausoleum. It's just, well, yeah, it's a very high variance strat. Very high variance. I ran a couple maps and I basically got absolutely nothing. I only got like 200 and 600 cards on the boss respectively, so it's not like some big number. 800 cards in total. I mean, not necessarily going to get any meaningful cards in 800. Wonder if anybody's taken notice of this build. It kind of dawned on me recently that nobody, like, I keep hearing this over and over again about how bad Perfect Agony is, and like, nobody's playing the Assassin, definitely not Perfect Agony variants. Dang it. Oh, this freaking mob type I hate so much. When I'm trying to mess with my inventory. Oh, it's also queens too. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck. Poison prolifs don't have quick. What? Alright, screw that map. Costing me XP. Massive water spouts in my face. Why do water spouts do like a bajillion damage per second? It's actually insane. I don't know, I really like the scaling. Like perfect like I wouldn't go perfect agony if I thought like the same build without perfect agony would perform better. I mean, it's obviously it's the kind of thing you build into. Scaling it, you know, is endeavoring to scale it properly is something you just naturally do with a build. I guess I didn't know about the non-proliferation poison thing. I didn't know about that. I didn't even look into proliferating poisons because I feel like poison prolif is kind of a scam anyway. But that's in part because I only run fast builds. I don't run like fast attacking builds. I bet they massively buff bleach or breach loot. Massively buff it. That's what I think is gonna happen. Well, they said they're gonna look at a number of different strats, so maybe. Oh yeah, this. What is flames going on? That's from this Call the Pyre, Flame Caller's Offcraft. Having explosion poison is nice. Oh, explosion poison, right. Oh, why did I just... Oh my god. Not reading text again. I can't read chat. Visual clutter. I guess. I have the philosophy that if you need to see what's going on your screen, your build's bad. Well, the funny thing is like when I can't see anything, I'm not dying because like I can see that right there. It just does a bajillion deep damage for some weird reason. I don't know. I mean, I have lightning res cap. I don't know why these do that much damage. Nothing else in here does damage like that. So anyway, if I can't see what's going on because there's like a bunch of screen clutter, I'm safe because it means everything's dying, everything's getting hit. I'm leeching off of everything as long as I don't get straight one shot somewhere randomly. Like I just got hit really hard right there. I actually got stunned. Even though I have 20% chance. Only a 20% chance to get stunned.
We've made a trade.
These guys again. Dude, that mob on Abomination, dude. Oh my god. It's wild how annoying that is. Look at that. I barely have room to strafe it. Yeah. There's like 10 of them at once. Pure Conquest Lamar. Wow, I'm surprised I died there. Actually just died from after death delirium effects, I guess. Quiver and Helm. No, next upgrade is I need to get level 4 enhanced, level 4 in power. And then I need to craft a new bow. We're gonna go level 30 on Earth. I can get 28 right away doing that. But still need to craft a +2 amulet, I guess. And yeah, helmet and quiver will have to come shortly behind that. A 27% Conquest Lamar with only 10C. Man, that's weak sauce.
Really?
It mines.
Find a buyer eventually.
0% base. 0. I mean, yeah, there's still a lot of things to upgrade. Large cluster. I saw small clusters are going up in value. I think everything else is... Well, the 12 passive minions holding. 8 passive minions gone down. But the small cluster is up to 200C apiece, which is more than a divine. Is this strat decent div per hour? Yeah, decent, yeah. It's really good div per hour if you know how to craft on these at all. Because people are still very much buying these clusters. In some ways, people are buying finished clusters even more than they were a few days ago. Because like a few days ago, your average player wasn't seeking out eye level 84 clusters with good mods, you know? The only like people who were way ahead of the curve were doing that. But now it's becoming more. The timing is better for like getting some really well-rolled clusters. You know, like mediums with +4 all attributes and +5 chaos res. Those are like super premium suffix rolls with good prefixes. That kind of thing. I've noticed making sales.
This world is not yours.
Just take my 6th reward round so I can GTFO this map. Thank you. Actually, when I drop Warlord's Mark, in a weird way, my survivability will improve because like Warlord's Mark cuts 118 life, whereas Blast Range is 72. So as far as like life drain, life tap, dunking my life, 2/3 of that amount will go away. That will actually feel kind of good. Especially on like less recovery maps. I think I'm probably gonna have to go for a second 8 passive cluster on this build and skip the Thread of Hope. I can't. I don't think I'm not sure, but I don't think this build can get a Thread of Hope. But that's kind of weird. I've never made a build with no Thread of Hope. Feels weird, man. Do you guys see a possible Thread of Hope for this build? I'm not really seeing it. Yeah, the team. Probably average like 1 tank per map. Considering the maps are like, what, 60, 70 C a piece? Counting... Oh, wow. Counting all of it, the scarabs and everything.
Check in with me when you
What farms have you guys been doing? That's good. Addicted to blood. Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah, actually that I did think about that. This build would be amazing for Blight, huh? Are there any are there any Wisp Blight strats that work? No, I don't. I never actually did the Blight strat before, so I don't even know. Like I know it got nerfed, but I don't know exactly how much and in what way. Aldine, 2 Blight hard. 2 Wisp. 1 in big. In big? Oh, right. Okay. You can still only spawn 1 Blight per map, right? Like back when I was doing Blight, you could spawn 2 or 3. Blight is more profitable? How is Blight more profitable though? Oh, okay. Like, what do you guys think is the best Wisp strat now? I guess it's probably still Rogue Exiles, huh? Oh my god, this map. Ugh. Mall cluster, let's go. Yeah, you could definitely spawn more than 1 Blight in a map. It was the league that they introduced Blight onto the brand new Atlas, so it would have been... I guess it would be the league that Searing Exarch and Eater of Worlds came out. That was Arch Nemesis League? Arch Nemesis League, I think. You could spawn more than 1 Blight. I remember doing waste pools and toxic sewers that had like 2 or 3 Blights spawned in them. I can't be the only one who remembers this. I'm not going crazy, am I? Harvey Beyond Delhi. I tried Harvey Beyond. Oh, I tried that one actually. I tried Harvey Beyond Delhi with Wisps and I didn't. It was not actually that great. It did spawn a crap ton of mobs, but I guess maybe it was one of the better options. I think I could do like a whole map and get like... I did 4 regular Harbinger or... Wait, no. I didn't even do that. I did better than that. I actually Wildwood fished that because I did... I think I did... Bloodlines... Wait, no, I don't remember exactly. I know I did like quadruple Harbinger Scarab. And then Wildwood fished it.
We've made a trade.
Kind of disappointed. It looks like I might not be able to wear Defiance of Destiny with this build. Large cluster. Why am I getting poisoned to death? God. Async trade killed one of my favorite farms, which was Tropical Island Simulacrum farming. Well, I just sold 3 Simulacrums for like 30 or 40 C apiece. What? Like yesterday, I think? Five? What? Crazy, dude. Five C. Yeah, I mean, I only saw it on Faustus. I sold them. They sold, you know. Of course. I bet you Divine Orb Altar hunting is the best strat right now. Like, low-key, no joke. Combined with other things. So they influence farm. Eldritch Altar farming. I bet you it's best right now in the current state of the game. Ah, probably not, but it's a funny thought.
Check in with me when you have a moment.
Greetings. Farewell.
Alright. Time to do a little crafting. A little crafting session. I mean, I have enough currency to craft all these. Ooh. Wait, what? What's the real price of these? Wait a minute. Are these? Am I getting bamboozled? Oh my god, I was getting I'm such a moron. I sold like 3 of these for 1 div. Oh yeah. Wait, no, wait, hold on. What? What are Divine Orbs worth now? Divine Orbs crash? Oh, they are kind of crashing, huh? In the world?
What have you got for me?
Wonder why Divine Orbs are falling now. It's not like people are dropping a bunch of Divines.
At that price?
Because the weekend? What? Oh, that's weird. They're worth exactly the same price. Huh. Okay. Okay.
At that price? Business.
Right. All right. Cluster sales have been surprisingly reliable. This morning when I woke up, I only had like 60 C from Faustus. I thought to myself, man, this was a lot more fun when I woke up with like 80 divines in cluster sales.
I think I can sell that. Oh,
Woke up with 200D, bought a mage button back up to 150. Dang, what are you farming? Making a killing over here.
hello, hello.
Yeah, like day 2 of the league, 11 passive minion was like 60 C. Now it's like 10.
No.
Imagine making 50, like 50 C off a cluster is not even good. Drive the destruction. No. Dang it. My god, I hit a suffix mod, really? But oof. Oh, still alive. No. I give up.
Business
Have it.
at that price. Business, business.
Those clusters can be like 10 div if you hit the miracle. Yeah, I can't get the Forbidden Flame Flesh to show up in the CoC either. I have to config it plus 100% to critical strike multiplier. Just write that into the custom mods in POB. And that's what I had to do. Wow. GG. That's at least one div.
Ah, what
Wind up martial prowess, fuel the fight. Unfortunately, I got garbage
I'll let you know.
res roll, but that's okay. Feed fuel marshal on a bow. I mean, bro, like 4D is still strong. Only 4D. Oh snap, we got a Get a chancer here. Get a chancer. Hit. No! These are still worth 50C, even 2 modded. That's crazy. I don't know why. It's not even that hard to hit that. Axe attacks again. Let's go. Feed the Fury Calamitous? Ah, apparently people like that combo, huh? Alright, I'll give it a go. Nope.
I'll put the world all in order. I'll let you know.
I can't even drop a bow cluster. I don't know why. It's been ages. I actually just checked my loot filter before I logged in to make sure it's even there. Aggressive defense and martial prowess? Really? That's not worth... Really? $50C.
At that price.
Hmm. 12 passive spells. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn. Not a bow cluster. I also just hit Feed Fury, Fuel the Fight, Martial Prowess. Oh, it's a 3-div cluster on claw attacks. What? Really? What a garbage suffix again. Dang it. Dude, imagine if I hit, like, an actual tier 1 suffix on this. It'd be so good. I can't even... I don't even know what... What do I sell it for? I don't want to sell it for 3-div because people will just buy it. I guess, like... I don't know. 370C?
Really?
Eight passive minion. Spam life, I guess. Oh. Oh. Well, actually, people probably want... People probably want, like, speed. Anyway, I don't know. I don't want to mess with that one anymore. Here, we'll try this. So, I guess I really need to do speed here. These two good mods.
Business.
Their chance of hitting prefixes and guaranteed chaos res? I thought everybody wanted... Oh, I thought everybody wanted attack speed on this. Because when I check minion attack speed 3%, it's like... Oh, it can be kind of hard to hit. They get weird, janky stuff like this. Like, what in the world? And this says it's worth like 80... I don't know why these show up as like worth like half a divine. I really don't know
I think I can
what the deal is with those. Chaos res in effect or chaos res on 8 passive? Well, on the one hand, it seems like everybody wants Primordial Bond, but on the other hand, it seems like people want 3% attack speed on minions, so I was confused. I don't even know what people really wanted off of that.
What have you got for me?
Oh, Primordial Elemental. Okay.
I shall
Alright.
raise my fears.
I see. And they don't really care about eye level 84 then, huh? I feel like Thunderstruck and Sadist probably be... I kind of like the idea of rolling Chaos, but it's so expensive. It's 100 yellow each time. You roll cold? No, I don't have those in there. Whoa, this is 4 div. What? Just for hitting that suffix? Is this suffix really important? Widespread destruction? This went from like 30C to 4 div. Just because I hit widespread destruction. What? The prismatic overshock is a decent 2-hitter, but like, wow. This is 4 divines, just straight up. That's without the attack speed. I actually have a good mod on here with 2% attack speed. This is 10 divines.
Ahoy there!
What? This is showing like 10 divines or something. I don't know about that. Put it up for 7. Fucking, I guess 8 lower.
Maybe there'll be interest.
Nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna buy that for 8. Ridiculous. Alright, so this is... You're saying chaos here. Alright, I'll try this. I like how this tried so hard to be a 12 passive minion. Unwanted. Wait, so what do people want on 8 passive? They don't want notables on here? What about... Do they roll these like with as if they are 12 passives, even though they're 8? Maybe they're that starved for points or something. Life effect res, the big ones. So they are treating these like 12 passive ones. Okay, I see. So this must be for people who are like down bad with trying to get as many jewels as they possibly can. They roll 12 passive clusters on 8 passive ones to save 4 points and screw themselves over for the value of those extra 4 points just because they want jewels that bad. On that many more jewels on their build. That must be what I'm seeing here.
Business.
It's easy and cheap to make. Why throw 10 div on it? I'm guessing you're asking the other guy.
I should raise my fees.
Do they not want minion attack speed? Oh, what? Wait, skeletal atrophy is chaos? Oh, I guess it is. What about perfect energy shield and 4% all res?
What have you got?
It's appeared to be worth a little bit.
I think I can sell that.
Alright, here's the hardest cluster for me to roll. I still, to this day, don't know how to roll this. I think this is the one people are using like low item level or something. 8 passive fire. I still have no idea what the best way to roll this is. Maybe it is chaos. I've tried like fire fossils, fire reforge. Like, was chaos spam. Need eye level 50. Yeah, but why? Why do you need eye level 50? Like, it's not that hard to hit 2 fire rolls.
The Mary Lane is
Alright, but then you got junk suffixes, so I mean, it still can't be as good. I get increasing the ease of rolling it, but it just seems so weird. I mean, like, it's not that hard to hit double fire, especially if you're doing fossil fire. I don't know, this is apparently worth... I don't know, whatever. It says it's worth 40C. I think maybe the ceiling for this cluster is just low. That's probably what it is, just low ceiling. That's why it's just nobody cares.
really. What have you got for me?
Look at that. Money back in the bank. 12 passive spell. I mean, you're just trying to hit like
The Mary
2 to be fractured mods. I don't think these are really kicking off much anymore. Damn, 3. Yeah, that was worth a divine if that was 4. Looks like I might still get a little bit extra.
I'll let you know.
I should do Reforge more likely. What is that? Oh, this is attacks. What am I doing? Wait, attacks? You want energy shield here? What the heck? Nothing even shows up for this. Nothing even shows up for Chaos Res and Tier 1 Energy Shield. I don't know if people want live or Energy Shield on these. I don't know, just hit it and sell, I guess.
Hopefully there'll be interest.
Can't remember if speed is guaranteed on cast speed here or not. Oh, it's not. That's lame. What about chaos? What? 4% damage? I don't know. Maybe people want that. I don't know. It says 1 divine. Call me skeptical. %3 cast speed seems good. Oh, double top tier res. That's what's up. 2 div. 2 div, really? 2 div? But I can still slam it. Oh, wow.
Ahoy there. I'll let you know.
I think it's just fire. Clutches, I don't know what I want to do with. Wrapped in Flame, I think, is like a really, really important one. There's also like Master of Fire or something. Like a AoE exposure.
I'll put the word out. What have you got?
Okay. Some medium chaos clusters like 3 divines. I can't remember what it is. It's Student of Decay and one something else. It might be Student of Decay and Flow of Life, actually. Hmm? Vile Invigoration? Yeah, it might be. Vile Invigoration. Does that have a tag? I don't think that has a tag. Oh, wait, it is defense. What? Yeah, it is. It is, yeah. Oh, let me find out. Kind of annoying to hit. Vile Invigoration, Wicked Paul. Oh, that's 1 div. Okay. Wicked Paul is like one of the best generic chaos mods. I was reforging caster for septic spells, and there were a lot of mediocre hits for that, but yeah,
Hopefully they'll be interested.
not even that hard to hit. Any more chaos? Chaos one. Try to hit that again. Wait, that's not. Wrong one. Not enough. What is this mob by itself?
What have you got for me?
Nothing. Worth nothing.
All in order. I'll let you know.
At least defense is fairly cheap. Brood for potent, that's a garbage one. 10C. Oh my god, a random flow of life. Crazy. Exposure therapy. Nope. Low tolerance? Yeah, that, okay. So low tolerance you wouldn't hit easily. Wait, what is low tolerance? Kind of a low weighting, yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. I have to exalt slam that. With those suffixes? What? What? I have to exalt slam this. Brush with death? What? Oh, that's like 30, I think. Alright, that's good. I mean, with those suffixes? Fucking... This is why I love, like, crafting on eye level 84 clusters. Like, great. I'm not annulling. Nah, dude. Like, that's still gonna be... Like, I don't know, it might not sell because it's not meta, but somebody's gonna see that eyes bulge at the suffix options there. Crit, oh my god. Crit clusters just fell off a cliff this league. They're so bad. So what's the best burning damage ones? Is it also the same? Energy shield stuff? I don't know anything about mines either, but I've never been led astray by chaos spamming trap and mine clusters. At least I know projectile pretty well. You either go for repeater follow through or you go for streamlined aerodynamics. But the latter is like super expensive to try and hit. Oh god. You know what? Whatever. I guess people really care about that speed mod. Guerrilla tactics. It's a common hit. Got an insane weighting. Expert sabotage. So you just do speed cluster. Or what? Speed? You should just hit speed fossils across the board then. Oh, there we go. And then this happens all the time. You hit repeater streamline with like crazy good suffixes. And turns like a 15C cluster into like almost a divine. And you get suffixes like this.
I think I can sell that. Hello, hello.
I do get burned doing this one sometimes a bit. This follow through really likes to not show up. Like he's hard to get.
All in order. I'll let you know.
Aerodynamics is the same weighting as follow through. I've hit it 3 times. Look at this. I can't even hit this stupid thing. I feel like every combination except the right one.
Ahoy there.
Somehow worth 30C.
That.
Dude, finally. Cost me like 200 chaos to hit this.
Business.
I'm pretty sure this could be worth like multiple divines if you hit crazy good suffixes with it.
I'll let you know. The Mary Lean. Will make it happen.
Wait, I had another one of these. Damn. Maybe I should annul exalt. What the hell? Whoa. Vile invigoration, wasting affliction? Not worth anything. Boom. I'm a god. I'm a god. And now it's worth 1 divine. But I actually have pretty good suffixes too. Ooh. Maybe 200C for now. Seems like Vile Invigoration might not be good here. Burning Cluster. Life or Flow of Life? A little bit hard to hit. Don't use it. I want to at least see it once. Actually, I'm just gonna chaos spam this one.
What have you got?
20C.
I'll let you know.
Two mods on it.
Oh,
Hey, it's not worth anything. At least you can kind of learn the market by just randomly chaos spamming, and then, because if you do that enough, you'll eventually just stumble onto the god tier mod combo. Oh, what? That's gotta be good. Flow of Life, Student of Decay. Yeah, there we go. It's like 80C plus. Wait, and I got 2% regen? Oh, or 0.2% regen? Yo. Yo. One divine? Alright, let's go. That might actually sell for like 2 divines. That's in a whole another category of its own.
really?
Nothing like that on the market. Did I do some Desecrate Spectre thing? No. No, that's apparently not a thing. I thought it was when I was beginning to make the guide, but that got patched out in 3.25. We're gonna go for level 30 on Earth, or at least level 28 I can get if I just simply craft a bow. I like how this goes from like 10C to 1 divine with 8 strength. Oh my god, that's so gross. That's so gross. What? Oh, that's so gnarly. 100C just for 4 attributes. A divine for 7 strength actually. For 8 strength, it's yeah, 1 divine elite. For both together, 5 divines. There's only 1 though, so it doesn't really count. Let me see. Tier 2 version of this. Double tier 2 is 3 divine. Yo, that's actually like several divines, apparently.
I think I could sell that.
It's probably the thing that will actually sell for like 2 divines, not 4, but I bet it will go off the shelf for 2 div. Blowback Burning Bright with high res. Alright. Oh, and high dext. Worth it? Worth it? Think so. Floor TV says I'm searching for a new build. Mamba is just getting boring. Well, if you want a new build, I have a new build that's never before seen the light of day in this game because it's taking advantage of the brand new reworked assassin. So, feel free. Poison, cast on crit, detonate dead. With bows. Tankiness can be a concern here, but... Dude, imagine. It's just a 4% prog speed. I did hit that once this league. 5 chaos, 4 prog speed. Yeah, that's sick. That's definitely more than a divine. I'm gonna try to see.
I'll let you know.
Oh. Now, if I could only hit follower. Aerodynamics repeater in 5. Chaos? What? What? Apparently that's kind of good. Dude, hit 4 speed. Do it. Okay. Okay, tier 2 res. Tier 2 res. I accept. I accept it.
Hello, hello, hello. All in order. I'll let you know. Really?
Fixed build, I had the most fun with it. Well, this is a little bit similar. A little bit. Right now, Desecrate Gem doesn't have a very high ceiling. It's got like a high, it has a high floor and a low ceiling. But when I switch to level 30 on Earth, it should raise the ceiling massively. They, you know, they nerfed Detonate Dead scaling a lot in 3.25. Or at least, like, it's not stupid simple to scale anymore. Yes. Followed through repeater forced chaos. Res. 1 divine. That's what I'm talking about. Oh.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like crafting clusters is in a weird way this strat's even more lucrative than it was when I made a video on it. Because I'm seeing some expanded finished cluster pricing here. That doesn't guarantee they're going to sell at that price, but I do have a lot of experience crafting these and selling these, so based on the trend lines I'm seeing, I would think it would. The multiple curse effect, the multiple curse defense is something I enjoy, but otherwise it looks very squishy. Nonetheless, cool build. All right, thanks. I tried, you know, I got it. I got caster damage taking a mortal call with Warlord's Mark, super high endurance charge. Acquisition, extra endurance charge here. I got flesh and stone here. I'm wearing doppelganger. I mean, I got some decent tankiness, but yeah, obviously I don't have a shield block and all that. With really good gear, I'd probably get up to about 4K life. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm really looking forward to seeing the damage with Unearth. He's gotta make some currency right now.
The merry leaf. Business.
Alright, I wanna check this. Shuddering fossils.
I'll put the word out. The merry.
Is it?
I'll put the word out.
Everyone's asking about the flask setup. I don't know 100% sure, but I think probably this setup. I might change something on here, small, but I don't think I can fit the rarity flask in with triple elemental at the same time. I'm gonna probably need like I mean I could drop the jade flask. I do have other ways I could get the crit, I guess. The problem with going the max elemental res flask is that only makes a lot of sense if you're already like going toward 90 max res and or doing fizz taken as, which I'm not. Expert sabotage, was that the one people trying to hit? Yep. Alright, you were right. Dude, this is almost god tier, but I hit literal garbage tier suffixes.
Business.
That's still at least 100C probably.
Think I can sell
Alright, let's see here.
that.
Oh, it's so easy to hit. What in the world? Double tier 1 res. Let's go. What the hell, dude? I should profit craft these. Just buy them. That's so easy. What? What? Set and forget. Okay, now I'm finally not hitting it automatically. Should have a very high rate though. I see the problem is it sometimes doesn't even select two prefixes.
Business.
So I guess that's where the issue is.
I should raise my fees.
Actually, is that factored in the weightings anyway? Funny, it actually took me a while to hit it again. There we go. One div before I even slam it. 3 cold.
God for me.
3 cold res. 3 cold res.
Hopefully there'll be interest.
Okay.
Hello, hello. Ahoy there. All in order. I'll let you know.
Alright, so I'll do 7 more maps, crap a few more clusters, then I'll show you a possibly new strat. An old strat, but bringing it back. A low investment strat. Anyone like the sound of a solid super juice low investment strat? Stove, oh yeah, Stove, you're gonna like this. In fact, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt you're gonna like this strat. Because literally, you told me you liked it back when I promoted it like 3 years ago. It's the I'm bringing back the speed farm, shrine juicing, Eldritch Altar tier 17 map drop farm. You just like put a bunch of shrines on the map, native monsters, elder influence, or it's the influence pack farm basically in tier 16 with a bunch of shrines and all that. 100% daily get you. I'm pretty much running exclusively 100% daily content this league for some reason. I need to get some extra cold light res so I can actually take that mod. Large cluster. 12 passive? 12 passive? Yup. Nice. I'm gonna be so much better equipped next league for doing this farm. I could get into it even earlier on the Atlas. On Atlas completion. Honestly, you would... Like, you only need to complete, like, 2/3 of your Atlas or something. You barely need to complete any of it. Then you can just like corpse run. Get a few clusters on like day 1. Sell them as a base to the group players. And then like immediately get like put 10 div into your build from like 1 div. And boom, you just hit the ground running. Holy. Oh! I wonder what it's like to do this farm actually on day 1 of the league. Yeah, man. You'd be selling like 10 passive minion clusters for 30C still. If you even drop a minion cluster, it's like a tank. No matter how many passives it is. I'm poisoned. god.
I've got some
Spicy.
wealth for you.
Alright, just want my 6th round of rewards. And that's why. That right there. Ting. Ting. Kitty bitches. Yikes. My god, I was stuck. Anybody out there doing some wisp farming? You want to find a good wisp strat? Is your div card strat from last league still viable? Yup. Totally is. Very good for elemental his spectrum too. I did Wisp magic packs and it felt pretty bad, so I went back to Divinity. Well, I had the opposite feeling. I did Divinity first, it felt pretty bad, and then I went to I did Divinity on antagonist Nemesis maps and Nemesis Scarab antagonist role, and I barely dropped even a Chaos Orb. I was really disappointed. But they both seem kind of bad right now. Magic packs can't be that bad though, because I mean it's only nerfed by the global explicit nerfs. It's not like that crazy. Like it wasn't specifically nerfed in some huge way. Like a lot of, you know, a lot of farms were like double or triple tapped. Well, it looks like Eater Influence is truly a lot more dangerous than Exarch Influence. Me on this strat. They're actually able to laser me down. a couple times. They did have an acceleration shrine though. And another big jewel. Back when I tested this build on Pathfinder, I did it on Lightning Coil. It could potentially try to do like a Lightning Coil Mage Flood Topaz Flask version, but man, I don't know.
We've made a trade. Have you?
Wonder how many people run Lightning Coil with Mage Blood? The all res flask. Probably gotta look into more Mage Blood builds. I've glanced at several, like a few dozen, but there weren't as many people doing like a Fizz taken as Mage Blood max res setups as I thought there would be. There's a lot of people just running, you know, like Quicksilver, Silver, Diamond, Granite, you know, Gold Flask. A lot of kind of generic flask setups. I'd say where I'm aiming for the Crimson Flame. Bought the red one, already farming for the green. Now, do you think the order is good? The order? Forbidden Flame Flesh Jewels, you have to have both for either one to work at all. Talking about order of buying them? 'Cause I don't know. Whichever. Usually one side's just a lot cheaper because it drops more often, randomly. Another 8 passive minions. What should I focus on? Transition, the version I'm at? Oh yeah, you can do all that before Mage Blood. It's mainly the jewels. Like, you get those 2 jewels, you gotta pull the Spectrum jewels, then you got more jewel slots opening up. Things like Brutal Restraint, Light of Meaning, and then, you know, I got an extra one here. It's just kind of a filler. So it's really a jewel transition. You want to like drop chaos res so you gotta get more chaos res on the build to get an amethyst ring. You can drop this mastery point when you get the poison influence quiver. Oh, these mob types are the worst. The worst, dude. They're not that bad if you stay ahead of them, I guess. Just gotta run ahead. Can't get caught. Wouldn't be a good idea to put one that allocates non-allocated one to the... You're gonna have to retype that in English. That doesn't make any sense to me. Unethical Gamer says, isn't this Jungrown build? This, yeah, I shouted Jungrown out when I made the build guide video for this. In the first 10 seconds of the video. I don't think it was from Affliction. I saw the video from Necropolis League, I believe. Because I started testing this on Pathfinder League Starter version. He didn't do a League Start version, not that I saw. And yeah, that's what I did. And then I shelved it because it was good, but I was also testing other things too, like Elemental His Spectrum, Warden. But yeah, I was inspired by his video initially. If you check my build guide, !guide, you can see some of the video footage of his there. How's it now? Well, it is a lot less powerful because of Detonate Dead getting nerfed, mainly through Desecrate. Well, mainly through corpse scaling. But Unearth is still pretty strong. If you can get the Unearth set up, and we can. Just gotta do like, you know, high level enhance and power and get skill gem levels to it, which is what I'm working on now. I'll have to do a new bowcraft. I'll have to craft +1. DD lag spikes? I don't... I'm not aware of DD lag spikes. I get lag spikes from too much juice. Too much juice.
I've got some wealth for you.
Week 2 drops are out. Oh, there's new drops? What? I didn't even know that. There you go, yeah. So the build, the reason why I came back to the build is because of the Assassin rework. The Pathfinder had a major issue with... I mean, there's the boots that you can use, but it's like super delayed then with the Grasping Vines. And then you had to use the gloves otherwise, and that was, you know, a huge downside involved in that. And now all of that's out the window. Also, I really like the idea of poison crits. Perfect Agony, its scaling is a little bit... You have to really go hard on it to make it worth it, but I did. I did go really hard on it. So, it is worth it, actually. I think Perfect Agony, Keystone, and Assassin Ascendancy together are working real good synergies here. I know every other content creator talked it down like it was garbage, but... Nube has a different opinion than all the other streamers per our usual arrangements. Blood Ascendancies? I didn't see anything that looked real promising. Nah. Unnatural instinct, Meridian Jewel. No, there's no real good place to put it for this version, I don't think.
Greetings.
Who said it was garbage? Palstron. I'm forgetting some others. Palstron was the main one. He made a video talking about how garbage it is. He may not use the word garbage, but yeah, basically talking about being garbage. Pub Gun 2 on the stream, poison not relevant. I didn't even know that, but not surprised. That's crazy. I just regaled this into 2 mods only that are actually worth a lot. Ban the Flames and Student of Decay. Huh. Oh, 8 decks? 8 decks? I mean, we're talking about the same guy who said Warden Bows was terrible. And we know how that turned out. Last league. All league long. Myself and pro plays. League starting Warden Bows.
Ahoy there. Hopefully there'll be interest.
Hold on, let me see here. I don't even know where to fix the auto mod. It's a Nightbot auto mod? Not suggesting on my end that I have. I know that like the word T17 is modded for some reason, but I never told it to.
Ah,
All right, a few more cluster crafts. Damn, maybe that's too hard to hit. Jesus.
what a... Really?
Really appreciate the build. I keep dying, but exploding corpse and poison is no fun thing. Don't waste currency on hitting the low mod. Well, I mean, it paid off for me really big earlier, so, and I had only discovered the Vile Invigoration and one other was like 4 div or something. So it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of going hard on it.
Oh? Hopefully there'll be interest.
High risk, high reward.
Hello, hello, hello. More wealth is always a good thing. Oh? Well, make it how I'll put the word out.
It should be pretty easy to hit.
I'll put the word out.
Why tier 3 rolls? Why?
Hello, hello, hello.
Why?
Really? Makes sense. What have you got?
Okay, I'll do some more Proj ones. I guess these are kind of my bread and butter. Craft, projectile speed. Just want follow through. Oh, not going so well here.
What are we shipping? I'll let you know.
Oh, there we go. Huge. Come on, 5% chaos. Like, that was the worst thing I could have hit.
The Merry Leaf.
Still supposedly like a divine. I don't know what these people are paying that for. Yeah, small clusters going up. 155 now. Wow.
Really?
Wow. Twelve passive minion. Let's do this. God. Bruh. 35. Oh my god. What are you doing? Wait, what? Oh, snap. What? Uh. Say what? That's like 6 divines or something? Do they want energy shield? Am I supposed to get energy shield or life on this? Huh? Dude, the cold res roll though. What's the reason for high level 84 requirement clusters? You get the highest roll ranges on the suffixes in particular. It's super important for these 12 passives. And 3 passive reservation, but a little less so on mediums. Actually, let me see if that one mod is a fail. That might be a failed fracture. No, okay.
What have you got for me?
This strikes me as maybe 4 divines.
At that price?
Maybe. Uh. It was so close! What? Wait a minute. If I just slam 35% effectiveness, this is gonna be massive. If I somehow slam 35% into this. I bet this is worth like a couple dozen divines, like 24 divines or something if I slam 35% into this. Come on, come on. 35 armor. 35. 35 armor. Why you do this to me? 30, I see the 35. 35 armor. What? What? Ah. 35 armor. And he said 35. Looking. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, dude. Oh, that was almost sick. 35. I knew. So my brain registered that it wasn't 35% because it pattern recognitions the length of the affix. It's a nice landmine. I don't do that. I don't do landmine. Ethical gamer. That's my brand. Ethical gamer, ethical content creator. Well, that's pitifully low value for 3 affixes. What is this? To be 5? Oh my god. 12 passive fire again. Or 8 passive fire, I mean. Obviously, you're supposed to use fire fossils.
All in order. I'll let you know.
Oh, resonators
Well,
getting
make it happen.
expensive. Whoops. How am I not even hitting two mods on this? So bad. Getting scammed. Scammed. Sadist. Satan.
The Merry Leaf.
All right, I give up.
I'll let you know.
Staff? A passive staff? A passive staff. Passive staff. I have physical. Boop. Apparently Devastator is pretty strong here. Ooh. Ooh. Sure, now you hit it. You can't even hit Devastator with 2? Good lord.
What have you got for me? I'll put the word out.
Every time I hit Devastator, it's by itself. Oh my god, finally. Begging for an Exalt Slam. No. Not like this. Wait, I annulled the wrong one. I literally saw 3% damage. It's the same thing. Isn't that 3% damage in here? Whoa! Whoa. Wait, whoa. Drive the Destruction? That's probably not. Ah, that's not a good one, but hit 4 all attributes. Hit 4 all attributes, though. God, Drive the Destruction is terrible, apparently. Crap.
I'll let you know.
Well, passive minion again. Alright, well that was easy.
Hello.
8 passive fire, no. Not again. Just hit 2, just hit 2. I just can't. Well, passive axe cluster. Axe cluster. Wow. 3% attack speed and 5 chaos threads at the same time. I don't know. I don't know.
Think I can
Nothing showing up.
sell that. Oh. At that price.
All right, well.
Business, business. Ah,
You did pretty good. There's a lot of divine clusters up here. Alright, time for a different farm. Back to the OG. Speed farming shrines. And that is not right one. This one is. Farming Eldritch Altars. Farming Fortress Map Drops. That's basically it.
the Mary Lena.
Ah. Axe size 42? These maps are so easy to buy. So easy.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Alright, and the scarabs. What are the scarabs? One of these, one of these. I'm actually not going to do bloodlines. 2 times multitude? No, I'm not doing multitude. Not doing any multitudes, I don't think. I'm doing cartographer scarab of escalation. Actually, I think risk is probably the best here. Get that set up.
I should.
Might, I don't know. There's some options to make it cheaper. You could use bloodlines, could use risk. You don't have to use those necessarily. Oh yeah, elder is what I wanted to use. You could use like double, well, probably not monstrous lineage actually. Kind of a mishmash from setup before. Not shrine. Yeah, you could do shrine, but I'm going domination on the map device. P16.5 makes a lot of difference. Well, I don't want to pay for that. Because that makes it way more annoying to, like, mass collect maps under that rubric. The idea here is that it's a simple, quick farm. You can just kind of spend. Like, I'm already feeling kind of bad about the risk scarab adding a lot of investment costs. Because if you remove the risk scarab, this is like dirt cheap. It's too bad they don't let us use 2 influencing hordes. Could have swore they used to. I tried to make my map corrupted farming and it actually sucked. That is to say, like, you can farm maps, but asynchronous trade turned this into a buyer's paradise. So, like, as a seller, it's just kind of shit. Somebody's dumb tab. I mean, yeah. I haven't really gone that deep into it. Trying to circumvent the meta of dump tab hunting or whatever. A tree link? Not for this, I don't. No. Little too experimental right now. Oh god, probably gonna die now. Blight Scarab, what? Fortunate. Wait, there was a sentinel. What? Which upgrades the build I do before makes, but basically it was just jewels. It was just jewels. Maybe if you like corrupted uniques and stuff. Corruptions uniques, but yeah, that's basically it. You can have the same jewel set with or without Mage Blood in. Farm seems so cozy. Yeah, it's cozy. By the way, this is really big gold per hour, especially for T16s. Big gold per hour, big XP per hour, assuming you're not dying. And it's a lot easier to survive this than high level 84 cluster farming, of course. I don't know. And no deli. No, there is deli. At least the version I was showing has deli in it. But it's you can turn it off. Can't even run that. I have to have my aura effect. God. Alright, apparently I need to buy some lavish things. Very lavishing. Get the good old cartographer chisel buyout price phenomenon. I want to ask why PoE players go back to PoE 1 after playing PoE 2. Is it the lack of content, or PoE 1 is just better at the moment? Well, it's primarily the lack of content. People like fresh economies. They don't like stale economies with no changes to the game. Some people are PoE 1 purists, but most aren't.
The Genesis tree accepts your offering.
One exalted one.
She will soon bear fruit.
Will I even make my money back? The answer is no. PoE 2 endgame is whack? Yeah, I mean, when you watch my video, you probably think it's pretty whack. You know, the video that whacked out off Meta Michael. Like the agency that you have in PoE 1 to just put in the type of map and farm you want to do, the atlas you want, the map layout you want. A wildwood, what? A wildwood. Wildwood on this? On this? On this? Right. The two worst colors. Wildwood Messiah in the house. Not on this one, though. God, it's freaking west. Of course it is. I'm rusty. I've already done some wildwood fishing today. I had one map with 8,000 blue. This map literally has no blue, so it doesn't matter. Eggs. Can I get divine from Chittering Egg? One divine, please. An exalt. Rude. Rude. Both the league mechanic and this thing. How dare you? How dare you, sir? We are already at a terrible imbalance. We're already imbalanced. This bad. I don't even have any Exalted or Eldritch Altars. I'm that far imbalanced. Oh. Eh. Weird positioning. Map dupes. I noticed you get a lot of Elder Shelter spawns out of hitting the breach. Like ones that otherwise seem like they wouldn't be there. Except on this map. I want to do Legion. The only reason I don't have this turned off is because I don't have the passive points. Still missing a couple passive points. The map was pretty bad.
Me when you have a moment.
I blame the purple yellow juice. I'm not really sure about whether Risk Scarab is worth it or not.
I'll put the word out.
I bet searing Exarch altars are still quite profitable.
Could do worse, exile.
Especially with Chaos Orbs rising.
Oh. What are we shipping? Stupid dog, you are chasing
Why? Ah, dude. I'm trying not to unlock altars. Juked. Dude, Eater is nuking the hell out of me here. Guess we do have less spell suppress now, but so what's the most valuable 16.5 map? I don't know, I can't seem to survive that many laser beams. It's crazy. It's just so many. From so many directions. There. No, I can survive it. Ah! June 16.5. Okay. $30C. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna remove the risk scarab.
Sold something while you were gone.
Not a not an influence mob though. Let's see about this. Have a crack at this setup, maybe.
I'd consider that a win. You've had a sail, exile.
It's lagging more. That's a good sign. More lag means more loot drops. Surely. I'm not Eldritch Altars, dude. Finally. Raider Eldritch Ichor. I know we can have some maps in here that spawn like freaking so many of these. Like 10 altars. I should probably do more shrines, actually. Yeah, I should just do domination instead of multitudes here. Oh. Forgot Delhi was still on.
I'd consider that a win. Sold something while you were gone.
Apparition Shrine? We could do Evolving Shrine. Whoa. This is like super comfy setup. How many shrines is gonna be? All shrines. Actually, I should probably drop the Elder Scarab for shrines too. This would truly be called shrine juicing. Three? Yeah, it's here. Trying to get map nodes and shrines and delirium and ore so it can at least spawn naturally, maybe? Adding ritual. Spawning it naturally would be okay, but I think I'd want to like go out of my way to add it. Too many points. A lot of mobs. Someone dropped a fortress map. What the heck? These are very cheap maps, though.
Had a sail
Very cheap.
exile.
Had a breach drop like 200 scarabs?
Could do worse, exile.
Oh. Yeah. Pretty sick, though. Shrine juicing harder, guys. Going harder. So imagine getting the Divine Orb. Getting the Divine Orb minion option, like, immediately on opening the map like this. Oh my god. Oh, Bismuth. Bismuth. I think I would normally run this on Jungle Valley, though. Just not kill the boss. There's no real advantage of Dune here. Yeah, now I need to remake my build for Blunderbore Gullhelm action. Actually, Blunderbore chest would be terrible with this build. Knockback is, like, apparently really bad. I'm probably gonna skip breaches, actually. I don't know, dude. This breach seems kind of bad. Currency divination rewards. There we go. That's some jackpot potential. Oh yeah. A couple of them there. Actually, I should focus. Ooh, greater. Greater is also. Should focus on the shrines first because they dropped up. Oh my god, another divination option. An eldritch altar at every shrine. This is what I imagined in my head. This kind of thing, with rewards like this. Yeah. Yeah. Drop a lot of divination cards for cheap. Hey, ritual spawned. And a fortress map. Alright. Hey, I made a ton of currency on this map. Well, not a ton of currency, but... This is worth 108 chisels. Wow.
Sold Ahoy there. I should raise my fees.
Strategy? This is like shrine juicing. Basically farming 216.5 or fortress drops. And Eldritch Altar rewards. So, you know, anything from greater Ichors to Divine Orbs options. To Divination card rewards. Anything's on the table. Why do people still far shot when using helmet? It's actually two different. It's two different types of far shot. So it's kind of like double far shot. One of them is weaker. The Ascendancy is weaker with like no downside. all upside, but less powerful. I think I'll drop this right here. Holy. Oh my god, I couldn't even click it.
Approach, challenger.
Huh? Wow. So late. Maybe I need to make a quartz flask. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be good. I forgot about this one. Divination, I got a low roll, but I got divination as extra divination cards at the very, very beginning of the map. That means the immortal card is on the table. A nurse card, immortal card, patient card. I'm gonna get spammed with those on this map. You guys about to see some tanks. I actually want divination dupes right now, so bad. That was another. One patient. Is that the best I can do? One patient? This is a high spawn rate map too. Yeah, the gambler is under that category as well. Pretty unlucky if I go this hard on the Eldritch packs. I only get one gambler card. Or one patient card, I mean. Oh, okay, I got two. Two patients. Still kind of meh.
Check in with me when you have a moment.
Well, I mean, you can see you can kind of see the potential anyway. Strat has potential.
Hello.
What?
Who goes there?
No. How do I make it not search for? I guess I could just cap it at T16, huh?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's fake tier 17 called Valdo maps. Actually, I saw a Valdo map that like rare monsters have 3 additional modifiers, and I was like, what if that's really good for juicing? Huh?
Too worse, exile.
It had some other crazy mod that would also look good for juicing too. Got me thinking.
I've got some wealth for you. You are great at that job.
Yo, that's so much. There's so many mobs. Jesus. These are the most valuable mobs in the game, too. They're, aside from them not being magic or... Well, actually, every single shrine does have a magic pack on it. Ooh, big currency roll div cards. Nice. I need to get the graph for extra duration, don't I? Need that. I guess Dally Orbs aren't that valuable yet, but... I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually one of the most stupid strats in the game right now. Just on account of like the odds of Divine Orb fishing. The amount of Eldritch Altars you see in a short period of time. Kinda crazy. Gold per hour is pretty sick with this strat too. Up to 619k. Oh yeah, what map div card is best to put over? I'm gonna put something on Jungle Valley, not Defiled Cathedral. What's second best after Defiled Cathedral? Anybody know? Dune is just a fortunate card. Can't be Dune. Yo, what? Alright. I'm not phasing my ass. Somehow Ritual is spawning every time. Talking about maps that have good divination cards to scry over to Jungle Valley. Candidates would be like Ivory Temple. Can't remember the residence map for Nimbus card. Hey, fortress map, nice.
We've made a trade.
Lookout. Mirror card plus enlighten. Oh yeah. Enlighten card, right. Forgot about that one. This the enlightened card at here. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do that one. No Nimbus on Resonance anymore? Oh. Where'd it go? It was Residence last league. Feel that. That's an even worse map layout. God. Wait, the boss is still alive? Alleyways has exceptional gem and 2 synth. Ew.
We've made a trade.
How good is that? Light of Meaning. It's probably really rare, right?
What?
How rare is that card? Is Cluster Farm still good? Yes, especially if you know how to craft the clusters.
What have
As time goes on, it becomes more and more beneficial to craft on them. Yeah, I saw a Grave Trough. I'm probably not going to do that one, though. Right now, I'm leaning towards Lookout. Because the Enlightened's not even that rare. Actually, this is kind of a good way to spawn the Calandamir and Scry Seer for the map. So like you can just, oh shit, I just ran the mirror. So you can like run this strat on the map that you just want to have scried over until you get the Seer to spawn, and then start doing it on the map layout you want. It's not like it requires a great layout. Like it's just shrines. You can spawn on garbage maps or good maps, doesn't matter that much. Arenelia, what's up? The Harb farmer himself graced us. How many mirror shards did you drop today? Yeah, we're good. We're good. I was busy today. I haven't farmed much currency, but yesterday I focused a lot on testing strats that I figured probably weren't good and indeed weren't very good. Some of the old stuff. Just to see what status it was in. Going for the Pilfer strat now? Oh, nice. Gotta get them cards. You just want to drop the Fracture Orb card and the Mirror Shard cards. You're still going for Fracture Orbs and Mirror Shards. Don't kid yourself. Looking for that quad Icy Brothers drop. Quad House of Mirrors. Actually lost currency on that map. Damn. The budget. What? You can afford the big one. Or is your build not up to snuff? Wait, what build are you running? That's a very good build for farming pilfering. Oh yeah, you're in the green then. You could do 2,000 cards. Especially if it had hunter buffs. Do I spec ore or scarabs for this strat, I wonder? I tested Legion Wisp, it didn't impress me that much. I even did Wildwood fishing version of it, and oh man, it wasn't.
I've got some wealth for you.
I heard it was good. I was let down. Not good, not like good, but decent. Bismuth all week. Oh, Satoshi, what's up? Or you like doing Wisp magic packs?
I'd consider that a win. Oh, check in with me when you have a moment.
What investment status? Most of the currency I've invested in Mage Blood. I'm on my way to getting the Unearth Gem point, which, I mean, I don't have a POB for that yet, but I know what it's going to be. It's going to involve crafting a +2 amulet, level 2120, Unearth, a new bow with basically the same rolls except... Well, I need 3 rolls instead of 2. I need the 2 that I have plus 1 additional socketed gems, which is pretty easy to hit. Which means I'll probably go for a 4 modded bow. Like, I can... Yeah, with that setup, I can probably justify doing, starting with only attack mods on the suffix, 2 suffixes, attack speed, and power charge on crit multi. Then do can not roll attack modifiers, and force cast on crit, and +1 socketed gems. Those 2 together is gonna... probably gonna cost an average of like 20 divines or something to hit those 2 together, maybe on a shaper bow, but it's not that bad. The Bismuth ore doesn't give a bonus to regular monsters, right? Does it give like normal monsters a modifier? Because I'm not pumping up rares or magic mobs in a major way. I'm running shrines, so there will be some magic mobs there, but... I don't think it's worth it. Unless I run a Bloodline Scarab. I'm not doing Bloodlines. Are you doing Bloodlines? That Scarab's quite expensive right now. I'm thinking about making like a formal strat video on a dirt cheap version. And the only thing that makes really a lot of sense to me with this is Divine Orb, Eldritch Altar Chase. But we can squeeze in Fortress map drops as well. I guess I just stay on... Yeah, I guess I'm staying on Dunes for that, huh? Whoa. I can't take a look at that because it's a giant wall of text, dude. You gotta use our Discord for questions like that. That's what we got Discord for. A channel dedicated, that sort of thing. Alright, who's ready to see me turn half of these level 3 enhances into level 4? Discord link, exclamation point Discord, from the title of the stream. But yeah, I'm sure myself or somebody else can probably help you out. Did I drop a fortress map? I did. What strat am I running? Experimental strat. Low investment, Eldritch Altar, Divine Orb, Altar Chase, and Fortress map drops. Shrine, Giga Shrine juicing, basically. Maximize the number, influencing hordes. Maximize the number of Eldritch mobs that spawn. Seems alright. It's incredible for XP farming. It's like easy, and you know, you're not very likely to die when you got 10 shrine effects on.
You've had a sail, exile.
I'm gonna need to use this. Oh, I can't. Weird. Oh, you scarab farming though? Nobody's currency farming. Not even one person. Oof. Not even one.
Not bad. Not bad at all. We've made a trade.
Alright, the golden hand is on deck. My most confident Gamba in this game is corrupting jewels up a level. Or gems, rather. I'm better at doing this than anything else. Whether the double corruption Doriani's Institute or Valorb, doesn't matter. Half the time I hit half of them, even though I only have like, what, 12% chance of going up. Half of them so far. Okay, only 2. Only 2 out of 9. That's very good odds. Very good. These are going up in value too.
Hopefully there'll be interest.
You seeing this right? 4 divines apiece. You know what's crazy? These are going up as well too. At like 65 chaos apiece. Why? I have no idea. Well, actually, let me make sure they sell.
Hopefully there'll be interest.
Oh. I can press the right button to get back to my main attack. Wait, you're picking up chaos shards? That's down bad. It's like me doing the chaos recipe at the beginning of the league. A tink? A tink? There's nothing just randomly tinks out here. I don't even have an Eldritch Altar. What could possibly be a tink? What could that possibly be? Yeah, it sounds like a great case for not to, oh, it's just the Divine. For not to run Harbinger. If you feel compelled to pick up Chaos Shard. Days, I'm gonna get Grand Eldritch Seekers, and that's gonna be a nice little payout. Lesser Eldritch Seekers are worth like nothing. You bake my computer. Yeah, it does. Yeah, this one's not too bad on PC.
Check in with me when you have a moment.
I don't know, man. Alright, so initial thoughts of this strat. Do you think this strat is worthy of doing a major session on for a video?
I'd consider that a win.
Might only do like 50 maps so I can get it out in one day. Because it's going to be a lot more valuable to the community before the next patch. It's a great way to level up prior to the next juicing patch. To farm a bunch of gold prior to the next juicing patch. Get a lot done out of the way. Sanctum? Why the hell would I run Sanctum? I'd like a video even though I'm already doing it. Well, I'm glad you're liking the build and the strats, though. I admit I was a little bit despaired when you said you hadn't ran one of my builds in ages. Like, what? My biggest fan from the Soul Thirst days? Dude, those... Oh, I need to buy more enhances, don't I? I need to do that. Your builds are pretty much anti-heist? Wait, you didn't do heist this league of all leagues? What? $16.5 dude. I don't want to use what's it called? I forgot the name. Singular focus? Because then I'll drop fewer fortress maps, huh?
Sold something while you were gone?
I don't know, we might make a session of this. A legit session.
Ah. Ah.
Bunny. Yeah, somebody said earlier Zizarin... I mean, somebody said that Zizarin looked at my video on cluster farming and said he liked it and started doing that 5 or 6 round rewards and leaving. I don't know if it's true or not. Yeah, he's on hardcore. Well, I mean, that's probably exactly why he's not clearing to the boss. Where's the loot, dude? Mapper's OP. They're dropping nothing. 2120 spectral throw. 2 chaos.
You've got a bit of treasure to fetch.
I've got a couple divines from mappers. It's nice with doing a strat like this, especially. I can totally afford to maintain all of the mappers. Like, I got plenty of gold for this now. Yeah, that's kind of a good idea to do that, but the dusting comment, I don't know. It's just I'm too lazy. I just go out and buy a few tier zeros because that's, you know, the rings and stuff there are dropping the bucket compared to what a tier 0 gives, like 2 million dust or whatever. I bought some blood seekers earlier. Reset them, huh? Guys, I'm feeling pretty beat. Had a long day today. Came on stream late. I think I'm gonna log off. I'll think about making a formal session out of this tomorrow. I think I'll probably do it because I haven't even done like a formal session yet. So I really probably should do it. I think it would be valuable for the community to see this. Be reminded how good this is. Because like, I have a feeling like, you know, there's a lot of people despairing about the current state of loot. I know we have our hopes up for later this week, but what about now? You know, that's not now. And I don't know, it just looks like everybody's either doing boxes or Alkengo, or like, you know, just something super specific like Harbinger or Harvest. And it's just not something that feels really juicy to do. This at least feels juicy. It's dirt cheap investment. You're farming XP, gold, and currency at the same time. It costs almost nothing to do it. Zoom zoom with all the shrines. And usually at least make your currency back on a map. Not necessarily, but it's also got major jackpot potential with that Divine Orb Altar. And farming stacked decks. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but that way, that one costs a lot though too. Like the Cloister Scarab's like 10C a piece or something. That's daunting for a lot of people. Not saying it's not worth it. I just, it'd be weird if like these scarabs spiked up in price real hard. I mean, what, domination scarab influencing hordes? Influencing hordes has potential to spike because it's not that common, but it's like nobody cares about it. And cartographer scarab of escalation is too common. Elder Slayer, you know, I bet like Maven influence mapping is probably not bad. It's worth. Not really fun. A few more people on viewers today than usual. I didn't even mention I was searching new strategies. Need more juicy I think we're gonna have to wait until next league. There might be something hiding that we're not aware of. Cotton the Stampede says, thanks for this build. Got me in trying PoE 1 again. Haven't hit a wall yet, but probably will in maps. Are you still, you're still in the Toxic Rain version, I'm guessing? That's comfy. Can be rippy, but well, pretty good. It was, yeah, it was a trip down memory lane playing Toxic Rain again. Yeah, so if you guys want any sort of update on the cluster farm, I gave my feedback on that completely. It's in the description of the YouTube stream. I'll just put it out here in the Twitch. I thought that was pretty well put together, concise video. It also has a long build update section on it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Short stream today. Tomorrow will be longer. I'll stream earlier most likely. And now it's time to raid. How did you survive without Mage Blood? Well, when I was testing the build, a lot of it had to do with recovery, actually. Being mindful about regexing the maps. This build a little weird, like with the Rain of Arrows Poison DD version. Like, if there's a bunch of monsters on the screen, I feel completely safe because the recovery is so bizarrely insane. Like, you know, it's either one shot or I'm fine. Whenever there's like no monsters on the screen or only a couple, it's really dangerous. Because then you have to kick in, like, you know, the delayed damage and everything. It'll be a little bit precarious. Toxic Rain, you get more immediate damage. It's not quite as much the case. But I mean, Quill Rain, Toxic Rain, that's just that it's kind of a squishy league starter, generally speaking. But it can just go real fast and kill things. Decent single target, decent clear in early maps, yellow maps, even some red maps. Then it falls off T16s and bosses. Flesh and Stone. Cast and damage taken, Mortal Call, that kind of stuff is helpful for surviving. We'll get Palstron. We're going to Palstron, alright? Without the 16k evasion. Did I have 16k evasion and you don't? Might be. Yeah, last minute question. Ashen about the MTX. I don't know the answer to that. Please refer to your question to Palstron. That's where we're going next on YouTube. I'm signing out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same on Twitch. Enjoy Palstron's stream.